2008 recession. I put my mom out of work, and she wound up on the streets, and we were at a dead end. And that was kind of my introduction to homelessness, even though I was too young to know what was going on. And for a while, I was on the road with her, up until I was about 16 years old, and she always told me to watch her and learn from her how she makes money, panhandling and doing whatnot.
My mother was a prostitute in Seattle. She had actually been raised in Bellingham herself, and then met a dude in Seattle, basically at McDonald's, I guess I've heard. And this guy was, I guess we could call basically a piece of crap. You know what I mean? Like I don't really know he was a pimp. Like.
And my dad, he ended up going to prison because he stabbed my mom 11 times. So like he was in prison. And a little bit before that, we were like kind of in and out of like homeless shelters and stuff. Just we had a very unstable childhood, my siblings and I. Well, the ones that were around, because my mom had 8 kids, but like just all everywhere, you know. So mostly it was just my older sister, me, and my little brother.
When that storm hit, there was 185 cars completely gone off the yard. Like, Katrina ruined everything for everybody. It completely changed everyone's way and the way we live down there and culture.
I don't know. For me, at this age of 23, it's not this whole like homeless situation. Everything in general is not where I want to be, so I'm always trying to strive to get better. So if I have to do whatever I can to, elevate and like see some progression, then I will. But there's been a lot of days where I've just like broken down and like thought I wasn't shit.
It's so hard to like remember everything because so many things have happened, and I've moved so many places. I've lived in like 5 different states. I just moved back and forth, but I feel like I always come back to Bellingham.
I struggled with homelessness in Bellingham, my own hometown. I struggled with homelessness here for about a year. And I was pretty disappointed with that at some points because, I lived here all my life and then they treated me like I was like garbage.
I was literally sleeping on the concrete down in Mount Vernon. In November, it was really cold. And, after that point, just that's when my life really, did, a complete, 180. What I really want to do is I want to be a lawyer. Yeah, and eventually, at first, I'm probably going to be, answering phone calls and, doing reports for attorneys in this county. And eventually, hopefully, I get my own firm.
We just need to try our hardest to be peaceful with each other because there's a lot of tension going on in this country. I mean, a homeless person should be able to be nice to a rich person and not have the rich person spit on their face, and vice versa, The rich person should be able to say hello to the homeless person, not have the homeless person spit on the rich person's face. We need to stop being like that and just be more compassionate towards each other. I mean, if everybody just stopped and did that, I feel like we'd live in a better world.
There's so many things I want to do because I feel like when I'm like super happy and when I'm in a good place, I feel like I'm good for other people. Like I can help other people. I've thought about like being a motivational speaker, a naturopathic doctor, a masseuse, basically anything that heals or helps or uplifts people,
Everybody's story and their journey is different, it's your foundation is solid and you feel like it's solid and you can lift up from there, But you can't copy and paste someone's journey and just be like, oh, it's going to work for me. But it's, yeah, Bellingham's, it's cool though, because I feel like just as hard as it is for me to, for me struggling, it's going to be just as good as it when I get everything together. Like, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to see me from how I am now to then, and it's going to be kind of cool because it's such a small town. You know what I mean? I'll feel like I'm balling once I get a car and I'm going around and bumping my own music in my car. I'm going to feel like I'm the shit in like a year or so.
The goal is to like love. So whatever revolves around love, like loving others, loving yourself, loving the community, healing people, helping people, something in that along those lines, because I think that's what it's really about, is like, it's love, really, you know. At the end of the day, it's really about love.